might seem like it's a long way away from us here in the Solent area, but today we're going to spend a few minutes talking about Bangladesh. It remains an incredibly poor country with limited access to healthcare for the poorest. But two men from our area want to change that. Joining me now are Robert and Dr. Ali, who have founded a charity to provide free medical consultations in Bangladesh and eventually want to open a hospital there. Welcome, both of you. So my first question is why you wanted to get involved in Bangladeshi healthcare?
Well, you know, as you've pointed out already, Bangladesh is one of the poorest countries, if not the poorest country in Southeast Asia. My good friend here, Dr. Ali, is from the very specific area in the northeast where there's a lot of very poor people there that can't afford any kind of healthcare. And during the course of our getting to know each other, we've discovered that there's a huge problem with allergy awareness there. So that's why we decided to pick that area.
And is that the same for you, Dr. Ali? Because I understand you've worked in Bangladesh as well.
Oh, first of all, thank you very much. That's Solent TV. Actually, there are two reasons behind it. Number one, there is a life-saving need, but there is an inability to afford. So, and another one is there is an urgent need, but the services are not available. For instance, there is a life-saving need. And there is an inability to afford. What does it mean? Because, you know, in Bangladesh, there are 164 million people, and according to Asian Development Bank statistics, about 52 million people, that means 31.5% of the total population, live below the national poverty line. That means they live off the earning of less than $2 a day, to be honest. No one can afford by these $2 either a junior doctor consultation or a course of life-saving antibiotic medicine.
And so what is it that you want to do with your charity then?
What we would like to do, we would like to offer the free healthcare to the poorest people in Bangladesh. This is our one goal. Another goal is we would like to introduce the allergy awareness, diagnosis, treatment and research facilities over there which are not yet available in Bangladesh. So what we would like to We would like to prove that a British pound can make a huge change to the disadvantaged people's lives. It can save lives and build a hospital.
And so you're starting off without a hospital, you're starting off with clinics run once a week. Tell me a bit about those and how they'll help.
The Friday clinic. Friday in a predominantly Muslim country is like Sunday is in England traditionally. So it's a day off, everybody closes down pretty much. So we've decided to try and, you know, operate on a Friday from one of our other trustees who lives there, who's given us his clinic for every Friday, and we can, you know, let the people know in that area that we're operating a facility. We will get doctors in and medicines in to treat those people.
So they get free access to see a doctor for free, and then is the treatment free as well? Or?
That depends on the availability of funds. Ultimately, yes. Ultimately, everything will be at no cost to the patient. To begin with, we will give a free consultation, which would save them a lot of money, and then do the medicines at a very reduced rate. After negotiations with various pharmaceutical companies there, you know, to get a good price.
So I can add on to Robert that our three phases. First phase is free consultations, and the second phase is free consultation in every Friday with medication, and the third and long-term goal is to build a UK standard hospital with a specialist unit in allergy, asthma, and immunology. So I earlier mentioned that regarding allergy treatment, you know, according to World Allergy Organization, about 64 million people suffer with allergic disorder in Bangladesh, and
just in Bangladesh.
In Bangladesh, and 50% of them are children. But if someone with type 1 allergy in this country is diagnosed with skin prick testing or specific IgE in addition to clinical findings, 2 injections, it's life-saving injection, we call it a lifesaver in tubes, adrenaline auto-injector are provided with them. If accidentally or incidentally they're exposed to this allergen, culprit allergen, they can push and then it can save the life. But in Bangladesh, there is populations and professionals, they do not know what is adrenaline auto-injector is. So how important is introducing the allergy awareness diagnosis, treatment in Bangladesh. So what we would like to we would like to tell the world, to the generous people, come forward to save their lives.
And you've got a launch event going on in Portsmouth as well, I understand. Tell me a bit about that.
Yes, that's happening on the 21st of January this month at the banqueting suite at the Guildhall in Portsmouth, which we've been kindly given that by the Lord Mayor of Portsmouth. He's very supportive of this programme, and he'd like to help us. So the launch there is to let the wider audience know that the £1 hospital exists, and they're going to come along, and there'll be various speakers there. And there'll be a couple of videos that we've produced that they're going to watch, and a general discussion about the aims and objectives of the charity, and everybody gets a free lunch. So that's going to be on the 21st. If anybody would like to attend that event, by the way, if they would contact us, and perhaps you can provide our contact details, then we will happily welcome anyone along.
And in its short existence, this charity has been able to touch thousands of people's hearts, and on this list you will be delighted to know that there are some incredible individuals. For instance, Baroness Finlay, she is a member of House of Lords, a Bangladeshi-born British diplomat, currently UK ambassador to Peru, Mr. Anwar Choudhury, Lord Mayor of Portsmouth, Fleek Drummond, MP, Portsmouth, Professor Jonathan Brostoff, he's the founder of Allergy Foundation in the UK. In Bangladesh, and there are some other peoples as well who are such an incredible individual. For instance, the former director of disease control, Professor Muajjem, the recently retired additional secretary, Cabinet Division, Bangladesh Secretariat, Mr. Moiduddin. So all of these incredible individuals have pledged their support. So actually, we would like to thanks to the Queen's representative in Hampshire as well, Lord Lieutenant Nigel Atkinson. He has pledged his support too. So this is something we are very pleased, and we are excited seeing the support from the various people from various corners, and so we would like the support from every corner too.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, we certainly wish you the best of luck with the project. Thank you both very much for coming in and telling us about it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's solenttv1 and you as well.
You're welcome.